actually just fucked up something with my paladin. I just got rid of so many gear that I shouldn't have. So I guess rip DS Arbis. I miss seeing you.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong job. Whoops.
I was wondering when you're gonna do this.
Oh no!
I didn't even notice. I was so distracted by the sound.
Oh gosh, golly. I didn't check either.
I think we would have realized before phase 2, Yelly, anyway.
True.
No, I just looked at my hotbar and went, huh.
Wait a
So much
minute.
gunning.
No, I did some PvP last time I was on, and just forgot to swap jobs.
I thought it's like, let's see when Nev is gonna realize we have a imposter in our group.
No, then they would have picked Bard.
Yep.
I know you guys too well.
Not even denying it, I would have picked Bard.
You changed some things to my sound settings and I never realized that you make footsteps noises in this idle stance as monk. West?
Well,
Did you get baited by his initial wiggle that he does?
no. Massive lag spike.
Guessing tether not stretched enough somehow. In.
Okay.
Checkouts.
There.
Someone needs to help me bait.
I'll do it.
Melee. Range. Tanks.
Push damage, it's barely too healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I burned too many resources to get through the...
North. In. Melee. Ranged. Thanks.
I'm too angry to be pulled. I'm too angry.
I somehow failed to jump into the death ball.
Stop being so angry. I cannot. My job description says I must.
For the Roth markers, just relative to the sim, because I can show them here, couldn't show them in the sim. So I'll put them out something like this. So in this case, Nem wanted to have priority over going closer to the middle. So the number ones that are stacking would go closer to the middle of the arena, and then the number twos would go to the outsides.
So
And then
yellow
the
you would be with crimson.
and then the 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same as auto marker. I'll try and do that one bottom up, so that'll be 1 closest to the wall and the 4 closest to the middle. So that should end up.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, looking from west to east.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so from Nidhogg's heads, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
For the spreads,
Yeah.
yes. I'll
But-
I'll like if I get to marking the spreads, I'll try to mark them bottom up, so you would be most likely to end up with 4.
Yeah.
Or second one. Yeah, I can put you further up. So yeah.
3 or 4 are the best for me at that point. Okay, let's pull.
yellow.
Pokemon D, Delta.
Oh, well, oh, sorry, Christmas, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No, I think. Now you get to share the auto attack with me.
Yes, by the way.
Counter.
Counter. Thank you. I was for some reason wanted to do the curse mechanic again.
That's just program loop.
DPS. Knockback.
No manga readers in this jumping party. Only frogs, exactly.
Arrows on free. Stack, out, then in. Out. In. Stack, in, then out. In. Out. Dodge and towers.
Try not to kill him too early, we are a bit too fast on Tog. Not on Torden, just have enough time. Okay, kill. Perfect.
Okay. That was close enough.
It's fine, we can burn him from 8% in our rage cost.
Go.
No.
Go. Thanks. Melee. First baits.
I don't get it. Why do they always go there?
Condition.
Melee. Range. Thanks. He is north. Look
D
at
is safe to look at. Keep going.
Yep, misplaced it.
We got it anyway. It's fine.
And stop damage.
Nice.
This game, I know I'm out of range for autos. spread.
Oh, it was a stack.
Spread it. It's fine. Oh, more on it hog. A lot more on it hog.
Thanks, Far.
Oh fuck. I did not supposed to get that.
Sorry, I don't know who is which of the
It's fine
tanks.
for
So I
us.
just...
To be.
I made a
Fuck
couple of
damage.
mistakes there. That's my bad. I think I was supposed to go into the middle there and get the first bait.
You were
but
to the
someone-
first. You
yeah.
take the first swap, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Good.
somebody else accidentally got it as well. I forgot. And I also misread the Tank Buster Crimson.
I thought it's gonna be like a stack, but I cannot see here the Solgar Smoke, to be honest. It's always shiny,
Okay.
so it's fine. I actually lived it, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
I lived it too somehow, but yeah.
I barely took damage, so I mean you did instant me, so you didn't use too
Yeah.
much, but it was fine as long as we have something. I wanna ask, what did we have for mitigation in the first front frame, and how much was the hit? Because it was a lot.
Well, so I think the first hit was fine. The problem was Yelly had separation, which is HP reduced and damage taken increased. So then we had minus one person for the next hit, and I think that's when it went wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Not
that's fine. I
not just minus one person. We had no shields either because Yellow was gone.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
at that
I-
point it will just fall apart. Just was wondering how much do we have there, or what was the problem? Okay, I do have wings there that I can hold out for a first hit, and it will linger for a second, maybe for a third hit as well. I think I will just try to use it because we don't need it yet.
I need to shake there, I think, because I don't need to shake on Akafa, I
Oh.
feel like.
Actually, by the look of it, someone died, and that set off a chain reaction of spread AoEs going off.
I mean,
If you die, you might have your thing explode on you. So
Okay, I'm thinking it was a very good first pull. Lucy, I want to ask, do I need to keep calling out where to look for the eye? Because I feel like you are trying to say it now as well, so I
yeah,
don't want to
I know I'm not better at looking out for it, so I can take that over if you want to.
Okay, then I'll shut up for now. Okay, let's pull.
also then we don't mitigate Akafa like as tanks. We don't do anything there,
Okay.
which is weird, but yes, we save the.
It should be one reprisal from each of you on each one.
But if you're in the middle, I could do target.
For Akafa,
Yeah.
Akafa is the double stack. Sorry, do you mean Akmorn? Let's okay. Let's talk about things rather than. Yeah. Okay.
That was scam.
I'm gonna say no.
You,
Yeah. So
okay, you mean-
Akafa is the health equal stacks.
Yeah.
That should have a reprisal from each tank.
but if
Akmorn
you-
is the one that happens during during Wrath Flames.
Ross, yeah, but if you reprisal there, I think you get both dragons, don't you?
The
No.
Akafa, I'm not sure. I don't think the range on reprisal is really small. So I'm
Yeah,
not
the
sure.
range and
Okay,
reprisal is
okay.
small, and their hitboxes aren't as big as you would think. You have to be closer. If you're meleeing one, the one that's yours, you'll reprisal it, but you won't reprisal the other.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So make sure you reprisal the race.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
get
do
first.
Nidhogg. Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
The thing is, consider how far max melee is. Reprise is only twice that.
Okay. Well,
And leave your raid wide mitigation for the
Wrath of
for the
Flame.
stacks after the Flood Flames. After that, it says you should do it after the first. If you do it beforehand, I think it's still fine. Not be mixing fully.
Another little lag spike there. Just glad it happened at a safe time.
Yellow.
Starting on 3.
Counter. On DPS.
No. On Bleach.
I'm sorry, Asa. I'm sorry. With any cancellation, I died to the same lack of heals, so you just got caught up in my suicide, I think.
I have no idea where I second guessed myself with my movement.
I drank the Kool-Aid. Wrong choice, buddy.
Purple.
Starting on 2.
Counter. Support. Knockback. It was even faster than I was able to call it. I was gonna say now at your earliest convenience walk into the death wall. But you'd already done it.
I wanted to die. In game.
Arrows on 1 and 2.
Out then in.
Out.
Out.
In. Stack. Out. Then in. Out. In. Dodge. And powers.
I'm just going to die here.
I was gonna give the Tank Buster. Don't hold.
Not even close.
Not even close. Yeah, so I'm having weird random lag spikes.
Can we get a melee
Yeah,
pot or
well done.
two?
I also already ready.
Just for safety.
Go. Go. Thanks. Melee. First base. Melee. Range. Tanks.
Oh. Tactical nuke. Oh no.
Blue.
Starting on 1.
Clockwise. DPS. Knockback.
my dumbass is padding abilities because I'm used to Savage.
Pressing abilities that don't exist.
No, it's like pressing like the gap closer for extra damage, but I'm like, no, we're holding. What am I doing?
Arrows on 2 and 3. Stack. Out, then in. Out. In. Stack. Out, then in. Out. In. Dodge. We're dead. Purple.
Starting on C.
I almost did a new pink, and I almost called green for some reason. I have no idea where I got green from.
Halfway between blue and yellow.
Counter. Supports. Good luck, Yelly. Knockback. No, so close.
You almost did it though!
Very, very close.
Oh.
You ever feel like the game has it in for one player in particular, just a vendetta against them?
That's... Oh. You were so close, Yelly. You were gaming.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Coco. I've never felt like that in M6.
illusions here. You seem to have died.
Ignore that. I was in a slideshow.
Oh.
Purple.
Starting on 2.
Guess who else is gonna be dead?
And me again.
I'll hardcast. Oh, you got nothing. I don't know what the timings on it are. Like, I know it's a minute, but I don't remember how long ago.
See Lucy and me have the same idea.
Clockwise. EPS. Knockback.
Don't hold.
Arrows on 3. Stack in, then out. In. Out. Stack. Out, then in. Out. In. Dodge. Powers. go. Thanks. Melee. First base.
I wonder if I scare people when I just dash through.
I never noticed.
Oh, you never do? Am I fast?
This ends here. And now the final cut.
Melee. Range. Thanks.
That was just a complete brain fart, sorry.
Don't like my chances!
I thought Yelly died because Red was too close, but no, that was just a whole separate incident happening.
Amazingly, I managed to remake it so only I died.
Yes.
Don't forget the foodie.
Purple?
Pardon on D, Delta.
Okay.
Clockwise. Support. Pop back. Arrows on 3. Stack. Out. Then in. Out. In. Stack. Out. Then in. Out. In. Dodge. Hours. Go. Go. Thanks. Melee. First base.
This ends here. And now the final cut.
Melee. Ranged. Thanks. One is north. Look at B.
Break time then?
Yes,
Yeah.
break time.
Yes, please.
I'll see you all in 45.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To check something because if what I think happened, it's fucking absurd. I'm going to do a quick reset just to make sure those annoying little spikes are gone, hopefully.
Why does one take a brain for a walk? Asking for a friend. Welcome back, sir. Right, I could be doing the moon stuff now.
There's a red alert on Zodiac at the moment.
What does that mean?
It means there's a red alert.
Oh!
That means there's an alert, and it happens to be the color of red.
I see.
It's basically just a limited time event that gives you bonus points for doing these.
I see. You guys have to see Yelly's house. What's over at Yelly's house? Really? Where did they go? Twintania? Why would you go to Twintania though?
You can enjoy the cursed market board.
Why Twintania? Because dragons are cool. Okay, I can't argue with that logic, you're right. Does nobody love Zodiac? Is it because he's dead?
Wait, I didn't even realize. Since when is Yelly on Twintania?
I thought she always was on Twintania. That's what I
don't think
thought.
so. Okay, 2 weeks ago. Welcome back, Kelly. Yeah,
She
I
was
thought
on
she was on
Raiden before.
Raiden before. Okay.
Why did you move to Twintania then? Fair, fair. But weren't you on another server before Raiden? Which one was it? Shiva? The German server? You've been on Zodiac? Oh, that's right, you have been on Zodiac. I remember. Yeah, I remember you being on Zodiac because I encountered you a couple of times near the Manshura tribe quest. I remember. Man, that's a long time ago.
What do you have a namaz with your bathroom, Yelly? It just scared me. It's a mentor. But why is he like built into the aquarium and just dug into the sand? Only his head is out.
Let him be, he's shy.
I will say that it is charming, and it does look like a Lalafell house.
Like whales in SeaWorld? They don't have whales in SeaWorld, right? Like actual whales, there's no shot.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Smaller types, but not, you know, still whales.
Well, they aren't allowed to have orcas anymore, right? Do they still have them? I thought that was forbidden.
No, they just got strict regulation how to keep them.
Yeah, because I remember, like, those poor animals were being mistreated. But I'm checking Crimson's crib.
I mean, if you want to see carbuncles, you should go to my house. Because
I
there
have no
might be an
house. I'm-
overflow of carbuncles.
I'm homeless.
And here I am with my own house, a house I've shared with, and the FC house I have. Although I'm not really using that anymore.
I am ready. It was just gathering.
And here's just me, homeless, carton box in the inn.
I mean, technically you have an inn in like every house or every area or almost every big town.
I sleep on the park bench. That's my house.
I think you just got to cook on it and just sit on one of those benches.
And when I did that, Resh came by and called me a weird lizard. One too many times. Then I cried and then I switched.
No,
He's
no,
not-
it wasn't I called you a weird lizard. It's that I said, hey, look at this weird lizard I found
Yeah.
in Discord, then post a picture of your character.
And then I cried and then I switched. Elsa, are you ready? Elsa.
Asa has accidentally deleted his gear set, so that's why he's busy.
Well, I deleted mine as well because I was like, I just need to get a lot of crap out of my inventory, and I'm like, why the fuck do I have a level 90 tank gear? I don't need this. It's not even melded.
I did that. by
And now I
getting
just swap to
naked
Paladin, and I
buff.
was like, I'm missing
That's why I
everything.
had it.
Hmm.
Didn't you look
Yeah.
at, like, check which gear sets the items belong to before getting rid of it?
Well, I absolutely forgot that I have these pieces because I knew that I had White Mage and Samurai Beast for level 90 as well, because I gathered it once for DSR and once for top. And I was like, okay, I don't need it, I can get rid of it. If I need it, I can get it now. I mean later. And I absolutely forgot about this one because I knew I kept some of them for my retainer. And then I was like, oh fuck, nah.
Where do
Just
we
slap
find
on my
you for
beast,
this?
swap into the artifact
In
for
the balance.
because I think like for last week I deleted one of my rings by accident, so I was like, okay, let's just use the babyface one or a Historia, and now I'm just everything gone. I'm like, it's fine. I'm not gonna get it again. It's fine.
I accidentally did that once too when I was replacing gear, so I know what it feels like. But for
Yeah.
me, I could find it. I could find all the pieces fast because it didn't have like a note next to it, so I know it was saved. But the rings was a different issue because I didn't remember which one of the two rings I had to replace it with. So I phone called help a friend Lucy. Lucy, can you tell me please?
Yeah, I needed I think I need to do hunts to get the ring because it's only from the hunt marks. And I will need to do like dungeons and stuff. I'm like, I don't care that much. It's fine. I have like 2k more health, a bit more tenacity. At least I will live. That's more important than a bit more damage.
Kelly, what's the moment we find out and both of us sent different links?
Uh-oh.
That would be impressive, to be honest, because there's just one.
Okay, ready check? I did go for the bet.
Yeah,
For
that's the
some
same.
reason, for some reason, links to like some biz lists are not available to me, even though I have the rules that I need, and I hate that.
How are they missing?
I don't know. It just says it's locked that I'm not allowed to access it. I had the same issue with the Falu Discord server at one point, where it like wouldn't
Might wanna try
reflect the
just
roles that I had.
Wanna try maybe just removing the role and reapplying it?
Am I banned? No, I'm not banned.
Then she wouldn't be able to see the server at all.
Maybe she got too angry. Oh no. Maybe they knew. Or saucy. Oh heck no! There are people in the balance that are way more saucy than I am. No, don't bonk me. I have not done anything wrong yet. Yet.
Today.
Only a matter of time.
Yet. The evening is not over, but yet. I'm pulling. Minority.
rest.
Filthy rats! Be done with you!
Out.
Watch health.
I'm sorry, healers.
This ends here!
Oh!
And now the final cut!
Melee. Ranged. Hands. Flawless. Not a single
Flawless.
death or damage down.
On brand, guys. On brand. I'm so proud.
So clearly, now we get to double dragons again.
100% DPS uptime, not a swift wasted. Heck yeah. Wasted? Wasted? Okay. Let's put the mark. And I will pull. I'll pull. What was the other one? 2-7 or something. Two 7 for double dragon.
Yellow.
Starting on A, Alpha.
Counter. Hi, Ellie.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. What you doing here?
I got bonked twice.
If you listen closely, you can hear the ding payment complete from Yali's side.
Damn it, Mom.
course. Of course. Static phone set. He's still with us in spirit. Sending the bait from notifications. Speaking of which, he has not been trash talking in Twitch yet. I'm disappointed.
Purple,
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 purple.
purple.
I saw you yesterday and I was like, purple.
I
Card on
didn't-
4.
Didn't see the guy on the yellow marker.
Yeah, one of them is very easy to miss. I don't know which one it is, but he blends in into the yellow. The skinny one? Of course. The one that holds his belly in when he poses as a raccoon.
Clockwise? Support? Back. I am an idiot.
Did you not use your knockback?
Considering I'm at the edge of the arena, yes.
Goddamn.
Viewers say not as I do. That includes me.
It's very distracting. True, it can be. Yeah, I saw something shoot across my screen. I thought it was a falling star.
Just sounds like Yelly is trying to get away with the fact that she clearly just pushed me when she ran past me.
Not true. She just gave you the slip. Typical all of them.
Yeah, I somehow porting malediction of water onto stage.
Isn't there like bar that ability PvP that does that?
Yellow.
I think it's just disengage, right?
Card on C.
No, it should be looking mean. I think it's disengage.
Oh, I keep on being thrown away from
I actually have to look that up because I haven't played party PvP for a
Neither.
while.
Both Bard and Machinist have a knockback in PvP, yes.
I do know the Gatling gun from Machinist, yeah. But Bard, I'm not sure.
Telling shot or something? I don't know.
I think you're cooking.
I don't think it has any more, I don't remember it. Unless it gained it just now, recently.
They made quite a few changes from point to.
Clockwise, 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 clockwise. support. I think my foot was out of my tower somehow.
I need a repair. Man, the PayPal must be flowing. I'm shiny again. Oh. Like a star? You gotta shoot across the arena too? Yeah, the Uno reverse Icarus. You just get blown away.
Purple.
Starting on B, beta.
Well, I fully expect Yellow to one day do the risk Icarus thing. Oh.
Clockwise. DPS. Knockback.
He wasn't reading manga this time. Did you see it, Jan? He was dancing.
Or I just put in a dancing emote so I can read manga without suspicion.
Without the arousal of suspicion. Oh! Damn, he got one on us, Yelly. He debated us.
Arrows on 1 and 2. Stack. In, then out. In. Out. Stack. In, then out.
Watch out, Elliot.
In.
You?
Out.
I mean, not from trying to
So,
Okay, Lom, stop it.
Dodge
No,
and
that's-
powers. Yeah. Sure about that. I didn't trade my credits successfully, so I had to sprint for it.
Are we good though?
Yeah, where are we? Thanks. Melee. First base.
This ends here. And now the final cut.
Melee. Range. Thanks. One is north. Two is safe.
Here you go.
And stop damage. What tank buster?
This time I will protect you, Crimson.
This time I have Sentinel.
On me.
Spread.
That's that.
Bit more on Grace. Just a tiny. A lot more on Grace.
Swap too soon, I think.
Close.
First swap.
Resh hug Nam.
Yeah.
Osave, Osave.
I think that was just damage.
Yeah, I think not everyone got the third hit. We were together for the first two, and for a third, I feel like some people didn't get hit and some people just almost died.
I'll very quickly check.
I mean,
Or it
to
just
be
does that much.
fair, we lived more hits than ever, though. It is very hard to coordinate in the turn.
I'm gonna take myself. Yeah, I think it was just health and not people.
It does look like everyone took 3 Acorn hits.
Just take one from.
At least for the first 2 hits, I only took like 10k-ish. The third, fourth hits, I took like 40k, which is...
Yeah, I am looking here. Damage taken. Everyone does say 3 hits. One, two,
Yeah, we lost some and then get killed mostly by the 4th.
Or clipped by the puddle behind them. Is that
only
also
only
possible?
one person got to bleed from the puddle, but that was Anlia, who died at the same time as we lost other people.
Okay, okay. Maybe we got clipped by one of the flames?
I'm just looking.
Because I did see someone get yeeted.
That's what happens when the spread goes... Like, if someone dies with the spread, then it's a knockback for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just quickly looking at the replay to see if everyone did take damage. Let's see. First hit. Either Crimson had a lot of shields or Crimson didn't get hit by the first hit.
Crimson's first hit and Death Recap took 0, so
Okay.
blocked by shields.
That's fine then.
I use wings there, so I
Okay.
might not get too much.
Yeah, then here later on there's another hit. Yeah, it just looks like health is. Yeah.
Even the picture that Coco sent in, I see that Yelly took a bit of damage, Aliarash took a bit of damage, Asa got to 23k, you almost died there, you
Yeah.
dropped down to 5k, like... And I
Yeah, like I think
can see everyone.
I think the third hit was like I'm trying to play it back. It looks like everyone, like with like delays, it looks like everyone's taking damage.
Yeah, what you're seeing there, Crimson, with it looking like I've taken nothing, so on, is that's the damage propagating out. It's hit, like that screenshot in voice text, as it's hit to those 2 people, and those 2 people are the first registered.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, because after the third hit, I just saw people has dropped like flies, like almost down fully, and I just it might be that it just hurts this much, but I don't think it should hurt this much with so many mitigations.
So I think part of it is Shake absorbed a bunch of the first 2 hits and then fell off. I think also my GCD didn't line up to reapply neutral shields. So we had Hera. Yelly, do you have Panheima for there? Because that would be ideal. So according to the sheet, it should be Zoe, Prog, Holos, Panheima, Kara, and Physis should all be applied there.
All of them. Jeez.
Yes, it hits like a truck. Yeah. So Zoid, Eprog, Holos, Panheima, Kara, and Physis should all be used there.
Basically kitchen sink.
I just
and
looked
basic-
at everyone
The whole
did.
Yeah, yeah.
kitchen
No,
sink. Oh my God.
it definitely does. It really hits like a truck. Like we need to mitigate it because it hits. It also hits so fast that Yelly and I can't like heal and shield up between the hits. We have like 1 GCD every 2 hits, which is like I think if my GCD had lined up a little bit better, we might have lived 1 more hit. We probably still would have died to the 4th one. I don't know.
5 or 6, yeah. I think the first 2 gets well more covered with the initial shields, Shake, Veil, and Wings. But I think it just dropped after the second hit, and then the third hit was, well, whatever mitigation we had there.
Yeah.
I just looked, and according
Lucy,
to
if you-
logs, unmitigated, at least, like, if I had had no mitigation, it would have hit me for 60k. That is how hard it hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lucy, if you're looking at the log, did Nidhogg have no? Yeah, so did Nidhogg have reprisal?
I
Like-
do not see a reprisal on
We-
it.
Like the
We
thing
don't
is
have
like
reprisal here. If we use it for the
Yeah, if you use it
Akafar,
for
we don't have it
Akafar,
here.
We don't have it.
But so Crimson's reprisal should be on the Akafa, and Nem's should be on the Akmorns. But I don't know if you can reliably get that out because if we're away from Nidhogg, you would have to apply it before we leave, and I don't know how long it's going to cover there.
Yeah,
But
didn't we
that's-
say
that's-
that we
that's
will
what-
do it
yeah.
for the Akafans because we cannot
Yeah.
mitigate both? I get
Yeah.
Hillswalker and then I'm get Nidhogg for that.
I think, judging by that, then you can mitigate both. It just must be, positioning thing.
Either that or you just pick one. But like the sheet does have a reprisal from them on the Akmorn because like that's another 10% if we can get that on Nidhogg because the damage comes from Nidhogg.
But that's why I asked, like, it's just one tank, right? He just stands in the middle and he should be able to hit both tanks. That's why I asked.
I don't know. Like even
Okay.
if you can't, then best case you mitigate one of them, right? Like then at
Move
least
your
it's
character
less
a bit, sorry. It's 7 minutes, just move your character a bit.
Okay.
Are we looking at the same? It just says for Akumorn we are using Shake and Veil and not Rip. We can try to get it, but it's gonna be inconsistent, I'm pretty sure. Or it will just last for 2 hits. I mean, I guess it's more than nothing.
I'm fine using Reprisal during Wrath. That's not an issue for me, but I need to know, then I won't use it on the Akafa, basically.
But
I was just looking at that to us. I had no clue who was supposed to faint.
Let's try this way. I will try to get both of them for Akafa, and you should try to get for this one. Even if you need to go away, just pop it, go to the position. If it only covers like 1 or 2 hits, it only covers 1 or 2 hits. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, makes sense.
What's the duration? Is it 15 seconds at 90?
10.
It's 10.
Still
yeah,
10.
okay.
It's 90.
Yeah. I couldn't remember whether they changed it or not.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
10
only for
seconds,
above 90.
60-second cooldown.
So let's see, for reference, on timings. So when the second orbs spawn, 10 seconds after that covers almost all of the hits. So if you are able to pop Reprisal when the third orb spawn and we know where to go and then immediately go to the spot, that should cover all the Akmons.
Okay, fair enough. If when I'm in position, I just pop it. It's easy.
Well, like, you won't necessarily when you're in position, right? Because we might have to go away from Nidhogg. That's why I find it a little bit sketchy. You would have to pop it. You would have to pop it the last second that you disconnect from Nidhogg.
If I'm away from...
Like, if Raze is charging through Nidhogg, then where we start
Yep.
the J is away. So you would have to use Reprisal, like, the last second.
As we move away, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's a bit tight, but like anything
Yeah.
you can cover there is better. Like we ideally want like something covered, because even if it only covers the first 2 hits, it also means that Shake will last longer. So
Yeah. Okay. I'll try that. But still, not a bad pull.
Yali, do you remember out of interest when you were last using Anheimer before then? It is Thornton 2 before that. So it would be like before Double Dragons, the last damage is yeah, okay. So if you use it during death, then it should be back up for Wrath, I think.
Yeah, she cast it
Yes.
9:25, which was just before we did the Doth lineup. So during Doth is when she pressed it last. At least that pull.
Oh, they keep jumping. The shrinking pop.
But yeah, bit like at least what the mid sheet has is basically kitchen sink from you for Wrath.
Yeah, also float.
I must say, my damage is gonna fucking suck in that phase for a long time.
I
It's gonna
heard
suck with that movement. It's fine.
I heard from a very reliable source that Picto almost has problems because they sometimes do so much damage on either one of the dragons that it sometimes messes it up.
I mean, that is the issue that I think we had where Nidhogg needs to take a lot more damage because me and Resh are group 2, so we're supposed to technically target Raze Valgar.
Yeah.
And
It was like 9% difference. It was
Yeah.
a lot. But we could
Yeah.
bring it back.
So I wouldn't worry too much.
Complain
Not
to
yet.
Phoenix for, doing machinist obsolete.
To be fair, at this item level and at level 90, Machinist is actually really competitive. Like, Machinist tends to suffer later on in the expansion, and also, like, at level 100 it's worse than it is at 90.
Yeah. Bianna, your average machinist is better than Bard, Summoner, or Red Mage, at least in this.
I mean, that's not a competition. Just started with Bard.
For reference, against
Nem's going.
I mean, I did ready
No,
check.
no,
Everybody
that's
clicked
fine.
Yes.
Against the Killbot I've been using, we were about 3 or 4% behind where they were at the stack markers, which is like a useful reference point.
It will get
mean-
cleaned up, we just need to
Yeah.
learn that part
Yeah, yeah.
anyway.
But what I mean is, like, we're not even that far behind, and we will definitely improve.
Blue.
Yes.
I asked them.
Kyle, we were like 20% behind. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Starting on A, Alpha.
First and foremost, importance of getting like the feeling and use of that phase. Then you can start like polishing.
Because our DPS doesn't matter if we're dead on the floor.
Exactly. Besides, people are already making great strides. That's a crafting ability, I know that.
Ooh.
Interesting. Who's holding white?
Counter. Where am I going? Support.
Bit.
Bye, Rash.
I asked. Oh, okay.
Misread the towers to the north.
Knock back.
Will we make it?
Ah. That was a good effort, Yanni. That was a good effort.
Rash was in a tower.
Yes, but Yeli had to go to the other side of the arena for the
Oh,
tower.
yeah.
It was
Okay.
so far.
If I had realized what
Nice
Yelly was
try.
doing on time, I would have adjusted as well and taken Resh's tower, but I didn't realize quite on time.
Oh, sorry about that. As I said, I just completely misread the north ones.
It happened. Ashton? Nay. Stop being a little menace. Nay.
Yelly was help cooking.
Red.
Red.
Starting on 3.
I don't know what blur red is, but
Purple.
What's red, of course?
That was my brain having to load in the word red because it hadn't been used tonight.
it's true. This is the first time we have red.
It's called green.
It's called green. We found the green. I think there's a reason they haven't implemented the green marker.
Not that I'm aware.
It's just not as bright and seeable as the others, I think.
I just completely
Sure.
forgot what the word was. Counter?
Oh my goodness, I need to stop rolling.
Oh god. No! Wrong dash.
Mitigate on that part. Yeah.
Ah, that's...
Oh my.
I only have one Swift.
So for
Well,
reference, I
Irish
have a
too.
mouse over macro, but if it doesn't find a mouse over target, it dashes to Yelly.
Sorry,
Both
I
times
was
I dashed to Yelly instead of the mouse over target.
I was so busy laughing I walked into the one of the orbs.
Yeah, I love that. I just dashed, turned around, started running away, and just dashed back again.
It's like the one meme where you're like goes to mechanic and then there's some guy behind you holding you back like dash target.
Yellow.
Starting on 1.
Huh?
Stubbed my toe in the death wall.
Not there.
I promise I'm competent at this game. Sometimes.
It's okay. I started yawning for the last couple of pulls as well. Oh my god. Victor is the man in bed. My brain is the man in bed. But
Can I be party pooper? Like, if we are memeing for say next
Yeah,
stop earlier today.
it
oh
makes
my
sense.
god, that's so mean, Elliot. No.
I know, please don't keep it.
Why did you poop all over the party?
well,
The
like-
party's got poop on it now.
I'm telling Long.
Mine and beans are okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to suggest the same
Yeah.
thing.
Same.
You should have.
Well, no, because
No.
I wanted someone else to be the party pooper, not me.
Yeah.
I don't like pooping on parties.
You know?
Purple.
Starting on B, Delta.
Chris is good.
Ellie, move.
Clockwise. Support.
North will be slightly cursed.
Knockback.
Yelly's redemption. Holy slime, yeah. You almost had that full curse on though. That was very good.
Arrows on 3. Stack. In, then out. In. Out. Stack. Out, then in. Out. In.
Stop my tuna tower.
Dodge.
Dodge. Yelly! Yelly! Yelly!
We're dead.
Nah, I don't have a swift.
My potato. No.
One more pull before sleepy time.
Yeah, one more pull before sleep time. I am falling asleep. I let out the biggest yawn.
Purple.
Starting on C.
Clockwise. EPS.
I have no idea.
That was a meteor exploding.
Why?
Did you start moving too late? That's the only guess I have as to why because that must have been the very first meteors that exploded.
It was, yeah.
And I guess just started moving too late.
I mean, just tiredness, right?
Yeah.
We're all ready to take a break.
We got our best pull today. Yeah, we did. It kinda. Oh, how dare you, Crimson? I'm sending you my repair bill.
At least like how far into the fight we got. Best guess.
Yeah, well, we got some good pulls, we actually got some nice prog there, and when we got
Indeed.
to the Trouble Dragons, we did make it to the Jaywalk. I don't remember, I forgot the name. The Frog
Jaywalk.
Flames, so
Yeah.
I just call it Jaywalk. I don't know why. Like, they
I
just
can only
thought to-
remember mechanics if they're named after crimes.
That should be my line. What the?
Yeah, but basically it was good when we got there.
Yeah, we had
Ignore
a
the other
very
parts.
we had a meaningful rough pool, I would say, because the one
Yes.
that we have, where we also have a picture from, that one is useful because we kind of know the look and feel of how the stacks are being divided now. So nothing to worry about, guys. We still had very good data out of it.
Indeed.
Yes.
I would suggest people go and have a look at the mid sheet just to double check because we can obviously see now like
Yep.
how hard that hits. Everyone double check the mid sheet. Ask me if you have any questions about where anything should go.
Where was the match?
It should be in arcade and ultimate strats. Yes, it's the not the most recent post, but the just one up from there. That should have everyone's like personalized mids. P6 at the moment is just taken straight from LPDU, so we can adjust it if we need to, but that would be the thing to check with to start.
I mean, that is the first thing that hits like a truck. The next thing that will hit again like a truck will be the dives at the end. But it's mostly to the first target. We'll see what's the rest damage.
yeah,
but
we
that's like the
involved
first-
those,
Yes,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, we involve
The
those.
dives you'll involve the next big heal check before P7 is the transition alternate end. That also needs like
that's
big
the
shields.
biggest. Yeah, you need to pop everything for that one, for that transition.
Wow. I have just realised looking at the match sheet, I don't actually have anything assigned for that base at all.
Easy goings.
So I will just throw an add-on into the Akmorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Akmorns come from Nid, so anything on
Yep.
on Nid will be helpful. I
Gonna
can
head
double check.
out. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Good.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
And I'll see you guys on Savage Nights. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Alright, Twitch chat. That will do for today. Thank you very much, everyone that has been watching. And until next time. Bye.